Anthony Daniels doesn't believe that you won't see episode 9. In fact, he thinks you'll be the first person in line to see it.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
So, C-3PO's actor, Anthony Daniels, is an interesting dude. Kind of an asshole, but, you know, we can't always help the way we are. But he recently, and by recently I mean today, but by the time I publish this, it's probably not today anymore, so it's today. And he talked about the rise of Skywalker and had some interesting things to say. First off, like I said in the very beginning of this video, Anthony Daniels is very aware of the backlash for The Last Jedi, and he reads and hears how disappointed fans are all the time, and Star Wars is dead, and oh, I'm not gonna give Disney another dollar of my money, and so on. But he also said, yeah, you're gonna be the first people in line to see it, and I don't believe for a second you're not going to watch episode 9. Which, he went on to explain, hey, this is closing out the Skywalker saga, and is the end of an era, so of course you're going to watch it. Don't deny it. Which, I agree with him, but I think for maybe some different reasons than him, I absolutely agree that people are going to watch The Rise of Skywalker because it's closing out the Skywalker saga and all 3 trilogies, and it's just a big sense of closure. But I also think there's a lot of people that are going to hate watch it just to see how bad it is or to reinforce their opinions that Star Wars is dead. You also have those people that are going to see it, but they're going to claim in every comment section over and over and over again that Star Wars is dead, and they absolutely aren't going to see The Rise of Skywalker. And they are, but they have to let us know they won't. To those people, we totally get it. We get if Star Wars is dead for you, and that is completely fine. You are welcome to your opinion. But maybe stop clicking on Star Wars videos and writing Star Wars is dead over and over again, because it kind of makes it sound like you still have a major boner for Star Wars. I don't know. Generally, when I don't like something, I don't click on video after video and write the same comments over and over again. But I'm also an adult. Anthony Daniels also said once more that C-3PO has a bigger role in The Rise of Skywalker. He's been saying that for months, that he's actually really excited that C-3PO has a lot of action scenes and he's with the heroes doing a lot more, and he likened himself to Decor in the past 2 films. And if you're into the other canon, especially the comics, you'll notice that C-3PO has been given a little bit more of the spotlight. He's helping Rey deciphering the Jedi texts, and he has saved the rebellion's ass a few times when you're going to the main Star Wars comics. So they're definitely building up C-3PO a bit more in the past couple years. Anthony Daniels also says that everybody will be happy with the end of episode 9, so I guess going back to those people saying, I'm not going to see Star Wars, he thinks even those people are going to be happy with the ending and that there's something for everybody in episode 9. Also, apparently, all the different threads from all the other episodes, so from the prequel trilogy, from the original trilogy, and then, of course, episode 7 and 8, they're bringing everything together and concluding it in an amazing way. Which also makes sense because we were told for a while now that episode 9 is so important because they have this greater story to finish and wrap up neatly in a bow. Oh, and you might be happy to hear this. So if you watched my Journey to the Rise of Skywalker videos, I'm reviewing kids' books a little bitterly, you know. But in it, it shows that R2-D2 has a more prominent role in episode 9 as well, where we know in previous episodes, he did a little bit, but he wasn't the little feisty droid we were used to. Well, in episode 9, he does have a lot more to do, and Anthony Daniels said, yeah, you're gonna see R2-D2 with the heroes too. At the very least, he confirmed that R2-D2 is on Pisana, and Pisana is the desert planet with the Aki-Aki, and where the Knights Ren and Kylo chase after the Resistance. Also, speaking of kind of backlash and things he's heard, he actually talked about politics and feminism in Star Wars, and he said, yeah, Rey is a true hero. Her character is a hero, but it's not because she's a woman, it's not because of feminism, it's not because of any politics. It's just that character happened to be a woman. Which, I don't know about you, but I'm really happy we're not pushing that sort of stuff. I feel like Star Wars has a bigger message to give than men are evil, women are the best. That just is not the message Star Wars should be pushing, because that's a really shitty message. Oh, and here's something fun. You know the scene we have of Rey and Kylo fighting and the waves are crashing over them? Apparently C-3PO is there, and Anthony Daniels was there for the 6 days of filming that fight took. Which I think is a bit expected, because we saw them getting to the planet where the Death Star crashed and C-3PO was with the group, and then Rey and Kylo are fighting on the wreckage of the Death Star, so of course he would still be there. I wonder if he's looking on going, oh dear, oh my, the Maker save us. But yeah, overall he gave Daisy and Adam applause for shooting that, because wave after wave was crashing on them. It was in November, it just was hectic and miserable, and they just kept going. Okay, so that's what Anthony Daniels had to say about The Rise of Skywalker. What do you think? Do you agree with him that the people saying they're never going to watch another Star Wars movie again, or Star Wars is dead to them, they're going to be in line watching it, whether it's hate watching it or this is the end of a saga, so of course they have to, or do you think they'll stick to their guns? Also, do you agree with him that Rey being a female wasn't political or about feminism to Disney and Lucasfilm? It just so happens that she was a woman. Ooh, and do you like the idea of C-3PO having a bigger role in Episode 9 and being part of the hero's journey? Because I do, and I'm really excited that R2-D2 is getting in the action as well. Although, I really want him to make it to the end of Episode 9 and retire, because that little guy deserves it. R2-D2 deserves to just kick back and live his life and just not be around those fuck-up Skywalkers anymore that just keep dragging him into their shit.
Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe for more Star Wars videos.